Alright, everyone for your makwaba ediba Dazi TV so. Jedi say and then your course or court na sabre menya bia me de ebremu ewa hase na jedi say is going to be a report senya enram ye na me ne we edin komo no ene or the report be brain senya be ya be hunia e course ewa court wo eni nti say wo hwe me aka hunu say enche menya me reporter na ono nso so ede ne course ewo courtroom ho ede abrami nti say wa join me a don't go anywhere, just stay tuned here on Dazi TV. So very soon on me friend yeah me mo dey answer me say bia metumi ni ebi no madi nkomo mo pese mo kire mo adwen de fa case we me pese metumi ni ebi madi nkomo na omo so e de mo adwen kire den e de aba. So very soon I'll get the lady and then she will brief me what happened in court today. Na me jidi say we are all going to learn from what happened. Na me we are no one has maybe a phone line no mo person mo friend na mo so mo adwen kire de ba no so you can have opportunity to also share your view near a course so and our law court 20 me bon wodi na ba frɛ no na ono nso so ade near course so e ho ade aman na yehu nia e course so e ho ene court na nsensem bi pipie na court me wi I'll also ask myself because nsem wo court a etide bia ya ye nka ne bebre because contempt of court ebetimi ade achew enti se basa na you have to be very careful in terms of what you say enti bon wodi an se ne ene metechiri mu no be very very careful in terms of normal being in Sambia and the kwase yeka because when it happens in that way and then if you're not able to explain it the way it's now yeah inti momodi answer me sabitimi aka no na nanadwa and I may call life inti enche me do betum na waboy nkomo why inti patro gina so mame inti ebusanfo me nsa aka nana adwa ono se mo hwe YouTube na se bo hu se nsantwerofo no bia de camera kwakosi nanim a abaya we na de bia bo hu so mo de camera na kwakosi nanim se abaya wano ode boy nkomo na odinkan na o brief you so she's here today na ono anadwa
Lazi
patro to say
Erade Adam na say
yami
be breaki bi bia down e de ma eye Ghana for na say ye nuanam nsantwerofo and so maybe mo feke e court that the Lumba court issue ya akopie mo Kumasi High Court.
Enra ubo modern summarize the ma ye ene say day 2 of the cross examination na no mo ye no boy the tougher man and then e course.
Okay, but that's the way ye name say free Edward no say wa nam for pa down for and I say because down for ni boku say atafre epa wo US e mine mo no ni odansini anu odi kan de mama me Akosua Serwaa enti ono ne nsema ebisa ni nyina wo yi anu de onim no onim de onim ne nso no onim enti o keka ni nyina me ehu se oh sana eye mama Akosua Serwaa ka o de chandela o de chandela ewo eho nom ti anu nso ne me ehu se ne nkata aso ni ade nyina de chandela carving so ebe the name said la na ewo no so nkata ahodo nyina so eso asana me Akosua Serwaa under the Lumba ware ita so mu aware ho nkata ne pictures ne bibi e security ewo Ghana mem inti no na e kire ne say bo audio bi kire ne say brother the Lumba maame ame say wuye no tell Isabel se na koye nsiye na nya maame Akosua Serwaa no so kire say tell Isabel se na koye nsiye ye bo audio ni mani nyina o se audio ni de betima ba sese bi e fragadam bi ene ye ayebu enti e fragadam na maami Akosua Serwaa na ye de e kokoye nsiye no de ono no enim no enti ene ni wie endra awia e bo awia e ye dumi enu bo pa ho timaduonum enwoche 1258 ene ke so dance ni o to so mienu ense be gina adakem ono no ye maami Akosua bempoma enti maami Akosua bempoma ba be gina adakem enso e de ma eye ebe gina mu de mama me Akosua Serwaa enti ono nso so no ye bisebisa ne din ye bisebisa no se edien ena ono nso so no owoye anaso owo ka wasansemi ho se bisa se woni bisa o back Calvin we ye ka bisa se woni Calvin pa no ya me ba panyin minim ne pa ni bisa se woni bisa Calvin ne documents ne niema bi no edin Calvin ko je ko su ni name Calvin tedela na wo so ena o se minim pa I say, yeah, then I said, you know, ever can you know, say, no, dear. Nimi abere mother do ne dia ye different na Akosua Serwaa chedla na na Serwaa chedla no and also okay then this say be say on to mean trim say edin chedla na say yeah e be so ma me Akosua Serwaa so and ya so nim so Odo Broni ni that Lumba na net ya no send na me nim san say na me di ja de bre wo mu ne man bia wa me ba be hye wo mu e ma ne ba otoso me ensa kra no that link me ama me hye ne ye that Lumba ba o chato ono ni obi a na ntini ama me hye no e no mu ti okay next say uni that Lumba ne Odo Broni atena 17 years so there be ne brother no ba Ghana 2013 in 2013 years you bubu na nso so a endo 17 years in that enti no mu kasa 17 years senya 17 years
enti ehọ no omu o state said that Lumba oba Ghana so ba say ho ya in 2013
yes ono ko say ye oba so be ye bibidro oba so be ne final we say no ba so be ye bibidro e no oba 2013 no oba say ne dan ya no o sie no oba ba be hye pompanso a edru
okay
and into ono so estate ni ta enti omoya no mi sa say tania na wunim say that Lumba any Odo Broni na tie no matini awu nkodan siampo de bia to a na kire say wodi ni tum say kuma na so da ni ni tum say kuma no mi sa say won fe na kuma da na so wa kuma de ne mfe ni big da na me mfe na kuma so da enti ho nso so omuta abo oji fofo ma ni kire na say ma me Akosua bempoma kire say obo kuma wo oji no nso ye de ma no say debi enye wono a ene kasa e ba ne ne de oji tun say ebetuni aye ne ene sene ne nso ebetuni aba say AI enti wanka AI ba wutie ne kasa ye ma na say AI no aha enti ye na ye bisa ne say unim say wasa wo sheda de Lumba ni munyam to the sense say one Odo Broni atna the latter part won abrabo ansan wo wunti mo Odo Broni nyakuna na sheda de Lumba ni munyam e na o se da bi o ye kuna na enye ye e sa sheda de Lumba anware no se da na mu hu sheda de Lumba wa anware Odo Broni no se me na me free mu no December be na kire se ntie aduonu na nye 24 good years ni this coming December na 24 good years ni then Lumba family say ma me enti senka okoyo Odo Broni hu ade a enka probably obeka twa me se ni nua ba me koye no hu ade san se ade bia na ekoso bia no mu ye dey oso a twa to the sense say the aware ena nka dade Lumba enti min ka twa no ka aware between Odo Broni ni ono no obeka twa san se dade Lumba friend no ka twa ne se many akwada keso bia na say young girl bia wo no otimi ka kire no so on young girl ko young girl no wade na nko ntimi kan kire no so mi say say dia kwa na kan na no tuto ne man de Odo Broni ba on person ba dia tum say yire and what is so far say that Lumba etimi akofa Odo Broni ni na tena wo ne nko ade sabi ni nua ni nsa say obeti chere me say ni nua na nyini na ni afi enti want to mean to that Lumba say on fa obi ene ne ho so far say that Lumba fa ni pa na no ne tene nko ade oh no you okay and what say that Lumba bua ni maybe a cheb enti ono so o hwe se ni nua na ba Ghana no on kwa hu ye hi man sa no abebua no enti no o hwe hu ni sa abre bia no be di jade aba and o kan ji say maybe a cheb no na every 6 months you shape ni ema fi Germany ba Ghana. That's every 6 months your baba and friend corner nim kaka na nsem wo no no e na on time match show sa na once a while be na kese wato afem ba continue ane de when di ni ho ago e san say e fitim kra brembe sisi omunyini ye omumienu omuni omu ho ago entinye afi oba Ghana na oba ma ne ho akire de bi on try ma ne ho nkire no e man kofo ni hu ni nkire man sa no aboa no oboa ni nua dade Lumba ansa na say bibi be si aye de esintini dadie no mfani ago ni nua ne kokra eno ntina na no di jade brother Lumba na no ni to say that Lumba no obi awe friend is Odo Broni na one na wo entini probably wo di jana e wo so tire e san say at least ni nua be man obi awo odiga komanda mta enti nana de Lumba ene Odo Broni wuye aha maami Serwaa da no si aha no esan se maami Serwaa yo obi a sorry esan se maami Serwaa yo obi a no onpe kasa onpe ne ho asem ena wo ye di da boko esan se mrebi da de Lumba ene obi kokko wo ye nkofo mienu mayu anase na nkofo mienu ko wo ye ba ko wo maami Akosua Serwaa na oda hospital obo yo hospital maami Akosua Serwaa na dija e de kokko ma no enti se oni pese wa ye bibi se ya e de na be ha no se woni Odo Broni awo enti ono de aha ne da ene obeye di ense wo ho ena de ntia maami Akosua Serwaa ba ha no enko islegon fienu nemu no otitanta he fienu se on pesa wo be kono oni Odo Broni akoko enti na wonko se fi ho nom na otitanta he fienu no enti akoba se ne ye mesre eniema Odo Broni aye nyina no manenye ade na afei efa ne sayire na wonye kuna ne bi na wose da bi yakosoro eba fom Odo Broni ntimi ne kwesan se ya nware no enti ne die nyina ne chofa bo nyina ne se ya nware Odo Broni ntimi ne kuna enti ana na court ne da na se no ne wieye ena the third witness or de koma maami Akosua Serwaa teacher kantanka yenye ni teacher kantanka na nka teacher kantanka wo yo obi a wo menhia hintie a mamra ni amanne die wontimi tabi enko enya ne hoda o kira asante amamra ni amanne bibia nto muyi na asedanti ni enti no muyi sa teacher kantanka nye ye busiani na de no obedi adanse lawyer ne kire se o be kire ya mamra ani amanne fa asante fo awawe ani kuna ye ho ampa teacher kantanka jina da kem no chire books ni articles a washo kama ema yehuna wawe wona wodi awawe kwaye faso eje awawe hu macha e wo hu aside awawe abusia fortnite ye wawe kuko bi oho ye benya awo awawe ye benya awawe ahodro bebre entiano nso so no ochire ya de bebre na na teacher kantanka enene da obetro na no asemunti no ya anya ne court examination nti echena court be breaking yankopon ya de ma Friday na court aye teacher kantanka cross examination na ye nyina ye nim te maami Akosua Serwaa witnesses na ye 4 then na court am ye hu te omu ye 3 nti ye teacher kantanka ye move akọ either abusa penny witness nso ana so Odo Broni witness nso abusa penny witness ye baako Odo Broni witnesses eye mienu nti by hook or crook otemafo na me hu ni say ebia almost what say at least almost Tuesday dia yankopon ya adom na efiasia by next week na chese ye wi a ye be peda de final judgment no ebeba into bisa me na de court of court
yo ye da se wabo ne tofa e dia man but onse mu pie baaye no obi a ma ne report obi si so obi say ahe na nka kan se Odo Broni sabio wawo 7 na bakukura firi.
Okay, question by you say onim se Odo Broni ene da de Lumba was 7 no say ane maami Akosua be mpoma question na making.
Okay.
And no sure say I question by you na ye no kre na bra after the last born akwada no ye wo no ofiri mu ansa no mo be wo last born ya into ya witness nka enye do ofiri mu ne dia na nka da de Lumba ene Odo Broni won kwada nso
na Odo Broni mo bo ni age wo ho kire mu
me pa cho Odo Broni
mo bo ni mfia wadi de kire mu courtroom o
me pa cho ma mo ni mfia wo wadi me giri se bia lawyer kusin so ya ne cross examination wo Odo Broni witnesses ni mu ane bia ube bisa mu mabodi a
so
minimba
so when you cross examination we na ye Odo Broni lawyers na examine Akosua Serwaa witnesses ni na no
me pa cho Odo Broni lawyers abusia penny lawyers and na transition funeral home for lawyer then na there transition funeral home for men who say omu bisa ne lawyer na bisa nsem e wo court ne
okay Wow. Oh, I come in. Like you see the man so cry. On your opportunity. This a Friday on so an idea.
On no client and I be stand witness me be stand into ono de. Onyan start on no cross examination. Say there transition to now home for Odo Broni lawyers and I pay Japan lawyers and they be a cross examination.
All right, you better ask me, but then they see or concerning Odo Broni papa ni how and support this Indian and then the security at the same hole.
And then I be able to call. I was paying for new Mukasa, Yema, Matoye Mubai, Tina be double call, and the BB sense is you.
Is that a pointer? Would you say, lawyer could see object here some of the questions and now lawyers know or Odo Broni lawyers may be the client?
I think objective a be Monday no.
Okay.
Monday no, and radie objective bako. Na bako no krano. Na me fan is a question no na no peso mu frame ni ye. Aha, question na no peso mu frame ni ye.
All right, ebusan for ka kumpan for say jinu kwaku anum. Me ne wo ka say abaya ono courtroom. Wo de be kan say ye metina ha na ye boye sirum en kansem no na ne se na IC kono lawyer kusi benya ne 10 na ono so across examine Odo Broni ho and I be who say indeed said that the Lumba back Ghana 17 years ago and because I will share relief no the buy now once I try say whether or not I could once down we case management congress now I was at the courtroom on trust say whether or not the plaintiff which is Akosua Serwaa abandoned that Lumba 17 years ago. So in their claims near Adina, no use the word 17 and 17 years. For that Lumba's own sister to come and say so about Ghana 2013.
Yeah, Kasanini Yamuntenra, a Monday no, Ma May George now table to a first witness, so can the same thing.
Okay.
Say even 2014, that Lumba by Germany.
Oh, okay. Does that mean that I want to be asking some few questions? Does that mean that before 2013 the crown power over Ghana na only Odo Broni awana from 2013 coming? Okay. Only Odo Broni first born what if you say?
First son no 15 or muka say 14 years. Omuma dey say you won 2011 and then our lawyers na dey my. It say you won 2011 the annex is 14 years now. Then say 30 the and you know Odo Broni awo.
And Sankra over Ghana 2014 and 2013.
Me patchoi. Aha, the lawyers for no sit there say, and yes, so 50 years on any way, you don't buy a boyfriend, girlfriend, and bet him to Nakakra and Sana Banabem, which means they was shared before 2011.
Into sharing the train Pona Gacha and Sonia Kusa Wedai, and I want the important thing.
And not dear Oman Casa.
And she says, now on your planet, she said, or to Taubikuno, on the Chumpana. What do you what the exclusive report in the Abravina? But you say personally, if I'm there, I'll personally take my time to point holes in some of the responses on media about it because but I see we say where you are from with you. Rest what bread. Maybe come see maybe who palm why are they? Friday, I'll be there myself. So that to me now. Report. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Daddy.
Okay, all right.
Bye.
Bye. I was on for another report in the Abremino. Obviously, in some I say I come into the moon. I've seen keep your messages coming, but based on the report of the Amayan and yes, you hold. Akosua Serwaa, your friend say we cry. Akosua be informed that Lumba onanka say meow. So that Lumba eba Ghana 2013 and 2025. Say even 2013 to 12 years. I think it's 12 years, right? 2013 to even 2023 cry say 10 years. 23, 24, 25. Yeah, for 23, 24, 25. Which would the count cry saying? Which is 12, 13 years. Let's put it that way. And to say Odo Broni first born cry at the 14 years, which means that at the time I suppose that Lumba eba Ghana in 2012 2013 it means na wa ba no na mbisa me ho say sa 2013 na Odo Broni Dad Lumba sha ho na Odo Broni nim se Dad Lumba waware no nim so a na onim se sebi wo tare obi kunu ho so even if say aware no kra gu ana say gu anything kra so you see there are so many things but then me call court the last time, you know, right? The last time I me call court to me case management congress, which I was there. No more check on relief, you know, or whether or not there's a point we grandpa lawyer no cry LED the judges to change certain word because omomo de no Odo Broni lawyer can say omo say whether or not the plaintiff abandoned the disease 17 years ago. And 2, whether or not any other asset acquired within that 17 years, the plaintiff has a share in it. Emma no lawyer no judge no can say we are not here to talk about properties. The issue before me is whether or not to determine the legal spouse of the disease, which is that the Lumba. Anything relating to property, anything not relating to the matter, no, we leave now plenty, which is Akosua Serwaa. So in their statement, they wrote 17 years. So if Akosua Serwaa, which Akosua Brempoma, which is who happens to be the sister of that Lumba, right? I can't say that Lumba by 2013. I'm sure I said there will be record to prove say indeed so by Ghana 2017. Now the firstborn on it Odo Broni 1 or 14 years, which means that but Mbisa me say before Odo Broni will allow herself to get pregnant and be getting married to delivering or madima no. Sabre no kwakwa ware na wians, on any wo kakra nso kwakwa ware na na say. So you see say bi o ha wankasa obetena se no wankasa wo sese. Me person me who comment, mumfa mo comment number. Me I'm not ending the live soon, okay? I'll be live around some 45 minutes. Just bring your comments. Me read the other dia mama. And I'm a person me reading this say. So if you look at the chronicles of the information, what I say Akosua Serwaa didn't say anything. That Lumba knew all these things. So yeah, the issue here is that we are determining whether or not Akosua Serwaa is a legitimate spouse of that Lumba or not. But I'm only considering the fact say nimpa no necessary say oba Ghana ha no 2013 oba Ghana ha. But nimpa na sabre one na epere court so on na yeyere no. Da ben okoye ne ho ade. And pe mukọ ahimfie ho na mo say mukọ asanwase koye we no. According to report mo kan na mo say Odo Broni abusanfo say that Lumba koye ne ho ade 2010. And I just want to go and listen to lawyer Kusini cross examination to the client because some bebre ho ide insisi so. Send your more can say we should this no. Because Mwamuti you say anyame na me count. So omuko ahivio na muko first day omuko court na judge na catch say on she will prefer say anko muko fie nko siesie asem no. Anka say anko muko sie o manhia o manko muko aso hin na okotena so na Odo Broni kwade lawyers kwa call ye. Muko e mani chechirim say anko mbo modi aso ko be chechiremu like they will metena say na mahu say senti awusa busuanfo ne say mo patch that Lumba Odo Broni ma me say ne papa say that Lumba ebeye Odo Broni ho ade 2010 which is 15 years ago, right? And na Akosua Serwaa Kusha Brempoma say ne brother Elba Ghana 2013 to the state 2014 cross so ko ho and na Akosua Odo Broni the first born so kra wadi say nti emra ben tio and na e bebi san papa ne say ne papa ansa na ma ho kwan wo ba no ho kwan ama ansa na wo ase eja Odo Broni ne papa o ma that Lumba ho kwan ne busuafo say assuming without admitting say omra mbe ne ba no ho ade 2010 no ono kan say that Lumba ba no bisa ne say ono so ne yire de omagyan that was 2010 no and o ma no ho kwan so omeye wo ba no ho ade asem nyemfa emotions ne kan just pay o mankasa de no makan. Was it 2010? And that Lumba babu shen face so baba Odo Broni ho ade. O buy na as eja, ade obi san me pacho. E bia wa ware o si obi ne me yire ejai. That was 2010. I mean look at 15 years ago. Na ne sister na nkasa oni boku shata friend say that Lumba ofi Germany eba Ghana 2013. Okay. Assume without admitting. And I'm first born on so since I'm no cause I'm say 2011. Nti da ben na that Lumba ena letters na ekwa bontin se Akosua Serwaa throw letter the brother Lumba so person ni ja ware o yi no letter na ye na ye huna is 2018 ye entity asem no one kasa put the note together Nti ebra pe ne Dad Lumba ekoja Akosua Serwaa. A no nti wo ase eja. Oba no man ho kwan so mbe ye oba no ho ade. No mbe ye oyere. One ne wo dodo wosai ansa oba be ye no ho ade. Na that time no Dad Lumba ewo ni na anso na wonim se ansa oba be ye no ho ade na woji atum na saa time na bi one ne wo ye no. Na wo eja na wonim se Dad Lumba no waware. Na so waware a wo ase eja ade ntina ma oba ho kwan. Se oba no ho efe kama sei. Abaya wasi so se bi obi kunu one ne konko no oba be ware no. Like you can see say there are so many potholes in the say one fa wonim die a decode ya na me kan say me adoma Friday de me bon pie say me kwa many opportunity ma kwetena ho bi na metie nia response abeba because that will be the best right now. No once akeka Odo Broni Akosua Serwaa de ina the din bibia ina aba no fair enough right now me adoma Friday lawyer kusuba have the time to also make sure so by cross examination na say cross examination so oya ehọ na ebehu Odo Broni age so far enem ye hunu say Odo Broni kwa only Dad Lumba ewo 7 but unfortunately ba kun free mu on kafra owo de is not something that ebia hu so be dofo be afima one na ewo nti how old is she now and for her to give birth to in the at what point no we this crampo nya the first born man Dad Lumba and at time when nya the first born Dad Lumba no ni Dad Lumba no why at that time was another Dad Lumba no ni Dad Lumba no ne wife ne ja na the wife no can so even if Akosua Serwaa wanted to or person divorce in 2018 a letters na kwa bontin na mu na mahu and the person who leaked that confidential letter no him say or is ugu Akosua Serwaa ni maso him say na nsem bi o ha no kwasan kepia bontin at the end of the day can say at the end of the day we don't want to glorify someone who probably went to destroy somebody's marriage, which is something that for me I will always stand against anybody who go to destroy somebody's marriage, whether the marriage is whether in the tatters. The whole thing is that nimpano or say me tuwe minim se mempe what I say I'm not feeling lawyer Kusi. It's like most of the evidence on social media but not in court. I need clarification. You see some of the people some of many lawyer Kusi edin come a couple of times now when say some of these things now is already on the social media domain. And at some point I think that one of my posts when I saw that very day I felt a little bit I was at a courtroom. Then I saw Dad Lumba. I'm on the exhibit to be edican document on the coin. And I'm who say lawyer Dominic, the lead counsel for Odo Broni. A picky sheet be. Or picky and who said me logo boom. Now I was also standing there, me wearing me shemi does it TV at the end and who said me logo boom say, "Eh, me post in a sabri as an exhibit no." Even though I felt a little bit okay that sometimes they look out for the authenticity of your work and pick some of your posts as an exhibit. So I felt a little bit honored to see that a post from me on social media, they printed it out as an exhibit in their filing document on the coin. And see, once those, and I'm gonna right now, the trump card of Akosua Serwaa, I'm not trying to. As someone court, you have to be very careful because a small thing will be contempt. Right now, Akosua Serwaa, the trump card is the marriage certificate to authenticate the marriage certificate. I'm sure Senra Moti say because the moment a marriage certificate won't admit here, it means it's an evidence. And then if you look at the whole thing, her biggest point is to the marriage certificate authenticity for the judge to admit as an evidence. But I'm told I say lawyers for some come by and say marriage certificate and I original. So, but you all know that sometimes when you are going to file for some of these things, you don't go with the original. You go with the photocopy or by certified. Send a bear to know that it is the correct one. So lawyer Kusi 10 hasn't come yet. So lawyer Kusi 10 my. Into a honey be who say what right now announced a report in Abbey na ye. Akosua Serwaa witnesses and into a man in same night to say Odo Broni lawyers but now we are going to also listen to lawyer Kusi 10 is from Friday. Into a honey baby say a honey be could be Odo Broni time be no be worry no. Ye abe no no share that for the first time. And you see, and you Odo Broni so good now on a power of attorney. And for what I know is not the witness say one, but I'm told right now I two. The power of attorney. I'm pretty sure that these are the possible questions it will come out from maybe I'm not privy to that Ben or worry that the Lumba. We share on occasions or yere. no him say I'm telling you that there's a questions that will come out. Me I'm a crime, yankasa crime, me a lawyer crime, framing some of the questions and the personally myself. That Ben obey on one day. The first born with this thing. Into all the man and no year on one day, no worry, nay and Ponachi. The answer about 2010, which is 15 years ago as I speak to you right now. The first born said 14 or 11, I don't know. Into by the same, and I only never way answer. Or some of these questions will come. And I'm just hoping that Nippon bet in a box and a bit kind of cray. You see, you swear an oath to tell the truth. So you be in the witness box to make sure say over kind of credit na dinina. But at the end of the day, it's going to help the judge to make a pronouncement. And as I said, say case when in your case Akosua Serwaa. Mijidi said the last time I'm the lawyer could see in common, I had an exclusive interview with him. And the people are saying say I didn't tell me lawyer could see look, after every court section biano, the last time say me one more than some the video because I say I don't know say if the video is still here. Odo Broni lawyer Dominic Niadeno. We know see for him say lawyer, can you just brief us what happened in court? Also no, he doesn't want to talk, but lawyer could still brief the media. So you see, omunya atamfo, it just adwuma no omuye. Into mu we are the two parties they can decide say we in casa. And I'm not sure say lawyer could see betimi aka bia Dominic Menin any in yadrin. So sometimes they feel like they want to talk fair enough. So but you see that the interest I war a son women. Sometimes I would teach the much man for na a boa man for tiase. Send a man for bebre na ma bontin e kania or blue compo nim or can your pair. The last time say a call is a mama come young room. I couldn't enter because police in the can say or tell more for in the ninja how I pia bontin as some man course or course walk around put the pia bontin as some among kind or no more can distorting fact. Until I understand because Sabi on the court. The power and everything lies in the bosom of the leadership. And Tinya dia me meet me and Cassim can be. I understand. Because baby now sorry I saw TikTok nessing only hobby. 7 pa man information, you know, I just about can record and can go that's what fun who can say, but if I come in the castle in centrally. And you see how another lawyer could see church and say, I'm a baby now tia seminasi. Or church of grandpa be to me for can say, lawyer, somehow okay, they say assist media so power. And they say listen, because there are a lot of people who are doing this. Okay. Obi say, I get your point. An example was about the video they played about what he said about her mom's funeral. Meanwhile, yesterday the actual videos were out. And also, why couldn't they prove the loans? Videos no more can. Like we see the time ebeba. The other says our video now wabontin on be post here or not. And some of these things sometimes it's supposed to be in the public domain because a honor copy keep video free. And ya dey be a share baby. That Lumba Eko can say when a year koye see no oxo koye na Adom FM interview. The audio is everywhere, even on TikTok when you go there you can listen. Until when they tell that it does not mean say be. So they know lawyer has been lawyer Akosua practiced as a lawyer for 22 years. Into some of these things he's privy to what I say. But he's too confident, and I understand. I like his confidence level. Say, Ujidi say, "Obe we need case we at the man not only Akosua Serwaa, but a ma sebi ma warrior bukunu and I say my young kitten. Eshisha say asabri omo yes." And so I get my point. I get the point. Okay, I get the point, and I believe say nyami add my Friday no like kusi betimi nya ni as will be friend me ba. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good evening. I'm Madam here on sorry. There be you. Oh, okay. Me live to see how mami we na some short why. I'm live on my channel. So let me finish and I'll call you back. Okay. All right. See, sorry for that interruption. And see, I just have to make it quick and clear to you. Say this is what is happening. I'm hoping that me at my Friday, I'll personally be there to make sure that I'll feed my audience. But I've seen all your messages. Those of you are already messaging Nadia Ban, and I believe sir, you a bit to me. Obi say I get your point. An example is, of course, that video is already on the social media. That's why they are trying to prevent the marriage certificate. Some of me catch her say, lawyer Akosua Serwaa, of course, must separate. And you see, there will be a word that they are going to digest. I want to take my time and explain some of these things to you. There was a word they used over there, almost say desertion. Desertion. And desertion, I said, weja ubi huakotna baby. And here the court have to determine a matrimonial home. And here we are talking about he wasn't residing in Ghana. He was probably their matrimonial home because that's where now is in Germany. Into why the journey yanko better than why na ansheni yanko. And look around put that case is still there. So there's a lot in this case. I'm just say you find emotions and find the but through bit mission be from bebre. I worried me worried that me worry. And the ama worry some may come a Tommy Panamaka. And I always say no amount of separation can transform itself from a divorce. Exactly. No matter how, in fact, you can live on your separate roads for no how many years. So far as once maybe a teacher about the whole is maybe I can say nimpe uwa yankana chirasem. And if you are going to be honest to ourselves, maybe I'm can say nimpe uwa yankana chirasem. But if you are going to be sincere and honest to ourselves, you can't even blame the two ladies, the two women in this picture. For me, you may disagree with me, but I think that Obi can say same way Diana Samoa can say same way UTV I can say probably the person nimpa and nam so say about ono na akofo we na idea but si nimpa gu yan kan echira sem boni and two that Lumba is loved by a lot of people too can asema so you have to be very careful. Asemi na say no minyine so now that mono nse bi obekọ sisi but wo de oba o mon kai unim sa ko say oni ni bejai sabi bi anim say wa no abo wonjum over 200 songs or boy over 40 of them I'm told so Akosua Serwaa di. It tells you say how supportive the woman was in your life. Na bibi nti ebia watumi afi Germany aba Ghana ha say ebia o obesa ho ye oba obeshi oba afoforo nti Akosua Serwaa o mpani bi ma media no say tu pamlo twa no na say ma che no Akosua me ba Ghana na mjidi say bia ware no bia wote because of nkwala na de nya de bitumi ato aso nti sana be de odi enja ware no na bia japade a me no mi ni e bia ye nchim no de fa wo de na fa hwe nkwala na me ntana obabi kam jidi say bia Akosua bitumi ko say fine ile yenja ni eja ma court ma ko sign mo nyom divorce certificate oba kana ko be traditional marriage to Odo Broni obi ani uni asem na nkasa abre sebe wato benkum so Akosua Serwaa oba ko me claim so ne oyere dey dia so oba ti se obi a sebe one ne woba na otumi abejam no ti se at least anya hwe kra no one woba ti ko ne waja ware kra na sebe wafiri mu a obetumi aba abaye na sebi nkasa very din ko ma so ba be dikuna. But the person you are talking about did not do that. He did not even grant the divorce request from the woman, if it is even true. And he went ahead to engage in another marriage, if it is that one is also true. But here we are, the person is not there. We are talking about all these things. And not trying to say, yeah, let's protect his legacy. Let's do that. But for me, if I sit here, as I sit here, I know that I have a legacy to protect. And people revere me that much. Whilst I'm alive, I make sure that when I'm not there, some of these things be prevented. That woman, you're not the first person actually. But most of them, they make sure somebody to 2 or more years. You do a first side check or back catches, you know what, I have a wife. You can never claim as a wife. I'll do anything that you want for you. If you quite is aware, but the him said there's no way you know what catch your band someone met if you may say. You have seen all the minimal beer on any wife and or 3. But the side check or our bonting 5 for the mommy and son different, but the wife is not even aware. We're keeping it quiet because of her. Because the wives, those ladies have not come out to claim that they are the wife. So I believe that the proponent of this whole issue, is the man we are talking about. But because of he's a legend, and I'm say on Pekasa or you say may I understand because that number no crime. I don't remember that. I've met several times for programs. I say yes. Apart from that, new crowd. Like who am I to even approach him to say something like that? So I believe so. Granted, science even or quite long as himself on person who are the cheap buyers and some can answer quite Akosua Serwaa many words. Young court and sign, and of course no, don't sit anywhere to say Akosua Serwaa Japadi into or yes, Japadi or yes, auntie. But some of them can say, so be bear me crank a 7 maybe was market to be a word dance, sorry. Witty way, maybe so as a moon. So, Hemia, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I'm just telling you something. Witty way, say witty way. When the bear must start, and as only your bar abobra, I started from the beginning. Na ma kwaa du baby am so yakopon de nhira ne de hira mo ena bibi nti ebia yare bi bam so kwasa ho yare ena odi fifie de bai obae no sebe mema de kokudo nsuro no de bia tokobi obewuram obefo oba afoforo ene ne bobra se odi edi na ware nya de bitumi etumi akoso yenja ware na se na be oba afoforo ba benya no obetumi na to aso aba obra no ndi sana be dia bra me ne obra ye na japade enyan no sana be dia medie wum ne fama me embra aware sana te what I say inti say wo say right now dia aware wuntumi nto aso me hia no ne hwe me na me ne obo obra na nyankopon apagya be di sa bra ya japade ne no makakra de abem inti wan kasa so a me ne obo obra afi de ohun say me hu hia unto pese o jama aware a be jama aware ne bia japade a me sam fama me sana be a me so metumi da hwe me mba ne nso me hu wanya ni sa won paso jado wo ma mi nan ka ye ni san ka be ode say yan fama no but some of you don't know among for batch say is it one of the reliefs now and say whether or not Akosua Serwaa deserve any other property, any other asset that Lumba acquire within the time or no Odo Broni. And there's something if you're a business so I'm say if you go to school very well and you listen and you learn, you know. So now you are come to tell me say even if court granted Akosua Serwaa say on the legitimate wife in terms of property no beche no so mo the court relief it's obvious they will add that one to reason say at the time Akosua Serwaa Odo Broni that Lumba leave you together that any other property be there for acquire within that period no Akosua Serwaa does not deserve that, which you think is a fair point. But let me tell you that Lumba already had the goodwill the time. Goodwill, I'm talking about the name. Everything he got that name when he was with Akosua Serwaa. In fact, Akosua Serwaa was very instrumental in that period. So he used that name to acquire because it's a goodwill. You are there, you don't even know. Okay, fine. Let me give you this typical example. There's an FM station, DLFM, and I'm sure will be a grandchild. It's an asset. It's a property. Enebia Akosua Serwaa the time only that the Lumba etiase no omo ye adwuma bi adwuma no mo ye no mo nya sesika no sesika no mo nya no mo de sesika no be bi adwuma mo be bi adwuma na Akosua Serwaa ne that the Lumba omo nti at the time mo bi adwuma no na Odo Broni that the Lumba nti obetuma aka nyama ni nya mo bi ana because where did he even get the money from at the time no ne. So you see it's an asset and anybody want that is why lawyers for your chiro accountants anyway no they know how to do all these things. And this is how we live in the bar. I'm sure say the court of competent jurisdiction raise issues about asset, especially land appreciate. Any other thing that appreciates, they will tell you say you cannot tell the person say, okay fine, me no worry 10 years, me no worry the infant, me no worry 5 years. 5 years now me no worry no. Yet asase, yet to talk no maybe or at that time then to me my revenue me and yeska. Within 10 years na me no ja worry, e bia ntawanta ba yentemti. You quite separate ways by the enjoy. Oba separate no kwatena ba bifufuro. And I wish you sa that time is kana asasena me toy na me no mienu toy no. Who you su sa asasena e de adwuma fufuro konya mfaso. So catch him say mfaso na wonya I don't have a share in it. And how did you so you see you be there. That is when accountancy will come in. As a law student, lawyers they teach them accounting. And I already become accounting in university. So all these things they will teach you that you know. So I believe say there's a lot of things involved. I'm just say you never should be the fear deal. We just say nah young warrior no. We have to learn from this. It's a very big lesson. I'm going to say and I'm the lawyer to see Eddie come a interview no. You see? Sometimes you'll be there thinking say it's nothing. But I'm just say it's going to be an eye opener for a lot of people. And I believe this issue is all your crap be na what breaching now to me fair. It's me can say, hey, I said media in your pool. Since I'm here interview, a lot of people will be calling me. If you're watching me, you can see the WhatsApp number on your screen. Right? You can see the WhatsApp number on your screen. That's my WhatsApp number. 057133 05713999 okay, 0571399133. That's my WhatsApp number. You can text me on WhatsApp, but if you call, it will come on the phone. I'm there live in the. After that, you can just text me and then let's vibe from there. Okay. So I believe that it's a very nice case. I'm just say, I don't know the day. No, we are all going to learn from it. I'm not happy because I worry some. I am worried that until me come be a worry some and what's my eating. But I did back one day be a me count my brother. Say no matter who you are, and I always speak that truth. And say I will never support or buy ya sebi or new ubi kuruka koya kochimpana. And in the day we are the support with that. And the mean can show what I said na nipanukunu na worry and a good year fine, a goodness own himself a mimiti hey, we are miniaba. No what even 18 years. No kunya be maybe a 50 years. Never man on worry yet. 2. Worry about we jai, we divorce it. He's not married. People be a church on worry no case about worry now. Me show. We be not connected to the I won't even force you to do anything. But knowing very well that the man is married. And I'm not sure say when did you even know that my guy just was Johnny wife. So what I say, so for me, if I'm telling you this, I probably may have an idea about my stance, but I'm telling you, say, I will never support anybody who will be with somebody's husband, whether the person or my warrior and say some bemunti I say or monte or say there be. My man yebu kopa. Why? And the mere fact so betty I say across a bema or cover so pebeti I said in an antino. Who your barney view? Say be a sebia me wa doma obe war barney be. Usubeni. We nessa or baba will be so quiet to be say ya. A honorable says, eh, yow, our for man will be na yo my pan, say only you couldn't be bre. You book a new quid, but ye be an idiot man, obey any say. Na sabi sabi abaya bia, I feel and poke sisu always to come. Na, who to me blame man so. Nye me say, Bema be a doing yan keep you with me, I worry more than 4 or 5. Baby and keep you on any better. But it's up to you, the lady, to make that decision that I'm not going to be with somebody's husband. And have your own. And about how you protect your own. To be super with my can say, maybe see some more beyond my media whom. Tia the mamma come about media. Kakanka. So even if I told, say, ABO, first one crampo, kunya accident in about could be bang. But they make Nana woman about can or court one say, Sebi you. So she no, and not to crab. And a young friend, near friend Charles, could you for near friend at Lumba, names the anchor, or penocracy be or your name better. There are so many things involved. Mijidi says it's a big lesson for us to learn from it. But I can say, I will never say so. Odo Broni here from that Lumba. I can't say that. She has done her part. At least Anya she cramp on ye do any dear. Only no one ma. Until any day, won't me to suspect her. But I'm talking about the decision that she took at that young age. And I'm also asking myself, did the parents know at that time when she was going out with probably Daddy Lumba? At the time, I know Mokrana background was the parent aware. At the time, I first one can be excuse me, maybe on Yen Wadi and Crampono. I sent Ben out for the country. A foot to Ben over the man. So, maybe accident in Abba, when in a trimpono, seen a ninja because you say, but at that time, he was Daddy Lumba. And I'm sure you may have seen his money, I didn't know. We can track the Cherry Crampa. You can easily find out. Say if it is true, say be on any unit, but deja, wow, back, me and son, and night in Sia. Maybe the person has a wife. In 70 days, today be an you didn't worry until you can't. What's my AD? I was for Mammy Cassanin. I'm becoming too emotional here because sometimes some of these things hurt me. I mean, worry, but some of these things, I am not here. I'm going to be crashing my worry. Yeah, I just say. Yes, and as I said, the person involved only how I'll be in a no. What can I say? By Lydia, more dear Akosua Serwaa, will be say Argentina or Tessa or New Odo Broni or one more made me. You see, somebody helped or no, and I'm one that Lumba can countless times say or boano into our boa nipa amana build a dying acodisoro yabuso. Because of a mistake, Abemana Yentino, Uncle Judy Danny and Gufo. She helped that Lumba to build a goodwill and a legacy and a name for himself. and now maybe on kunu kra akofo na chi kra se be akofo ba hofro krampa wo say ade ntin oba mama eme say enemre obey ndi there akada Lumba ibi akwa he won't be able to be he won't be that Lumba that ibi na wagidi but then nmu go ase ne wa bonti there be or shall dey the nikunu me na me boa me build this our name no into the mistake into me fa the same odayamia me boa me build here no I won't come out to say anything to destroy something that I've built with him together. Then I'll bottle it up and at least you and I we know you don't know nkomo on that Lumba edi. And Akosua Serwaa, as you have been seeing her videos, minjidi on ko bi na nkwa kasampo da. The last time we yewe na oye nesase no nka sample I say thank you. I say thank you. Thank you. I say and now count. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The woman has bottled up so many things on kasa. What I say? Because only one kasa ni kunu dada. If it's a utie witness on this reason no man even other back no on work crampo no. Back home so work no kan ko hospital ko hair no. Because when him say I've built something with someone or in power to making mistakes, it does not mean that a buyer can parking no more. Our ransom the test will be a about to me kunde bia. Yes, see nearby. Now so when him say into be a stand to no better home. One kwa fe dia kwa yon ha dia opese. Ubaji boso. Na court na kasa decide me whether Akosua Serwaa went, whether Odo Broni we knew. What I can say is that we are all going to learn something from this. I don't want to talk too much. I think it's about time I end this live stream. And I just wanted to speak my mind today, not to insult anybody. I just wanted to make my point through this live stream for you guys to know, say, I think it's about time we all learn something new. We learn from all these situations and make sure, say, yeah, in the ABA decision, be able to take you, or you should be very careful. If you are watching me and you are chasing somebody's husband, please stop. Hello? So guys, I think that I have to, as I said, my number is on the screen. If you're watching me, you want me to advertise your product for you, if you want me to have an exclusive interview with you, if you have any other issue you want to solve it, if you want me to connect you to any other person, especially in law, a lawyer for needs, I don't know who case will help us will be boawa. The number on the screen, so just reach out to me. I'll get you a lawyer to solve your situation for you, to see if you'll be to me a boawa. Some of the after I think me interview, I've received so many calls among for I can say they have a similar situation and they think that Kusi can help them. Can say it's opportunity like you see any church and same on a bois, I'm off in a what I say. I have to end it here. Friday myself, I'll be in Kumasi to make sure say I'll get you all the updates. But then for them, peace out. Okay, bye.